Okay. Hello. Hello. Today we will be playing Disco Elysium. Nice change of eights from Diablo after he died to some stupid stuff yesterday. Our poor little rogue, I think, only made it to 30 on hardcore mode. So whether I'll be continuing that or not remains to be seen. I probably won't be streaming it again though, because it's a commitment to say the least. But this today, very heavily story-based game. Hopefully that wasn't echoing. Was that echoing? Oh no, it's not even picking up audio. Hold on. That's weird. There's a switch. Tests. Test. No. Hold on a second here. Oh. Test. No? Okay. Okay, we are getting audio. It's really weird. But alright, today, like I said, we'll be playing Disco Elysium, very heavily story-focused game. I think you're a detective, and that's pretty much all I can say about the game. They're my wish list. It's been on my wish list for a very long time. And I know there are lots of branching narratives in here and lots of different things that you can see or will probably never see depending on what paths you choose in the game. But let's go ahead and get started. New game. Very psychological, magnetic personality, physical thinker. Let's make our own. We don't need brain. No, we don't need a brain. Let's go with that. Puppet Master. Understand cop culture. Intimidate the public. Stand out there's work your mirror neurons. Care too much about that one. Wait, I think physique is health. We'll just keep it as is. Let's make this the signature. Searcher dominates. Perfect for a bad cop playthrough, man. They will respect my authority.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
It's my ancient reptile brain talking to me.
Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Elani, let's go.
All right. Nothing down to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the silence,
Do you want me
please.
to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir? Do you really?
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Oh, so that's an Inland Empire perk, it seems. So that's the one that just gives me like random hunches. Okay, looks like I passed that. It was an easy rating of 8, and I got a 12. So I think it rolls like 2 6-sided die. So I got the max. Oh no, I didn't get the max. I think it's whatever your skill investment is plus your dice rolls. I think I got 6 plus 6 for 12.
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Okay, well, I would normally ask how big the ball is, but it tells us it's a giant ball. So the important question here is, how small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
Those are some small apes.
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large. Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
Well, I don't like losing, so this sounds like something I would do. Let's get it.
Saw bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment. Your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
You can take it. You're a champion.
So volition is my ability to keep things together. So I think it rolled automatically. Success, even with medium. Okay. I'm a goddamn champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help somebody, cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest
A
of me.
fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Pants? Electrochemistry, hold on. Okay, yeah. Buttons. Inventory I, thought cabinet T, character sheet C, map, and journal J. So physique could be this one. Electrochemistry. Oh, that's doing drugs, and how much I like to do drugs. Oh. Yeah, let's put the pants on.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
A magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red. That's a big-ass bottle. Oh, I was right. So my physique is only 3, so that means my health is 3. But my psyche is 6, so my morale is pretty high. Here's the coat. Disco ass blazer.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Oh, look. It's like a +3 because the fan is turned off.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie.
Oh shit. Wait. Is that at an 8 now? Hold on. No, it's at 7. Okay. Whew. bottles in the tub. Looking good. What's this?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand, abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Okay, maybe I should touch it first to make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Okay, how about my tongue?
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Behold.
Oh wait, it actually shows the portrait in the bottom left. Let me move the model. 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that beautiful smile.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear God, help me. What is this? Of course I do. I'm a superstar. Or that's the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm getting roasted by the mirror. Definitely because I'm a superstar.
Please
though.
stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You couldn't stop if you wanted to. It's neurological.
This is what superstars do.
You can't.
I'm going to keep the face.
It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Expression of pain. I'm between 1 and 5 right now. Let's do
You
superstardom.
should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm. You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now.
It's like electrochemistry or encyclopedia. I don't want to stop it. I can do this one.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Yeah, we're not going to stop it. I like the face. Can we turn the faucet off though? My water bill's going to be sky high. Oh, it's a shoe. Okay, I guess you should get out of here. 40 cent. 40 real. Smell of the sea makes me dizzy. Oh, wait a second. Alright. I don't know if I can play this music. I forgot. Yeah, let's put on streamer mode. Alright, should be good. Is that my other shoe? Sure it is.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be.
Cool. Looks like we're fully dressed. So that is literally at a 0, so that's not good. Hold on. Let's go back inside. What's
Hello,
this?
officer.
March 51? 1950? Hello.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Turn your bloated face away from beauty and keep walking.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman. The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay, I'm not a CEO. Am I CTO?
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You're goddamn
Okay,
right.
cool. I won't.
She means it. She wouldn't defy authority, however sweaty and bloated it may look.
First, I have to ask. Are you okay, sir? You look like you're about to throw up. Can I bring you something?
She's right. Something wants to come out through your mouth, right in front of her, right here. It makes you put your hand on your stomach and swallow.
Sir,
I'm fine.
you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Okay. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
I think I'm gonna do it.
The words have already left your mouth.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again. No. You see, that's not what you said. You said... Come on, man. Pretty please.
Don't back down now. Say what you said again.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. I'm a cop of the apocalypse or superstar. We gotta be the superstar cop.
Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit. I
No.
have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
What?
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Interesting. What was this one? Nothing? Okay, let's look at a newspaper. Trump Lamond. Something in the world. News of the world. I don't know. Wait, where am I? Oh. That's where the lyrics should be. So this is Mike.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Utterly. And it need through a PA system, by other people.
This goes well with the theory that I'm developing. I'm a down on my luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought.
Absolutely. This feels right. What's that? Water cooler. Monday. Till 1 o'clock.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
So, not only am I a cop, I'm also a hero cop, a hero superstar cop.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
All right, what did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
I do not
Oh,
appreciate
it's
your
not.
tone, citizen.
You're right. It's not.
He has no respect for you personally, but this man sees himself as a law-abiding citizen, and you a representative of that law. He tries to avoid outright conflict. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
All right, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get out of here. Reserved for union members, open at 4. Rope and ball.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. As you approach, he narrows. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Oh shit.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
I don't know my name.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Yeah,
If
I
you don't
talked to
mind,
him.
we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Not that it also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice. Right. And the interviews? Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? Mm-hmm.
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
God.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police
We all
officer?
feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
Alright, you know what? Fair enough.
But first, we have to take it down. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Pretend you found it. No,
Losing your
was it on me?
identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
Alright,
Hello,
select this
sweetie.
lady.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your
It's the- it's
chiseled
the-
jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
It's the look. It's the smile.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scattered. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Whatever do you mean?
want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime. Ridden backyards of gorgeous and catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law, someone you can lean on, and, sweetie, you are looking unsteady. And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me. Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time. Of course, dear.
Alright, let's get out of here. Wait, so what is that?
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Fantastic.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective. It's your turn.
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
She went away because none of your business. Extra fine. I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Alright, he's made it to the top of my suspect lists.
Not so fast. You owe me $100.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
how about fuck
Oh,
you?
You don't owe me shit. Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit. You owe me money.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
Sounded like extortion to me.
You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him! No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
The lieutenant watches you fiddle with your horrific tie.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Oh shit. You're under. No, I was kidding.
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Yeah, fuck this. You're under arrest.
You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything.
Fuck you.
From the bottom
Yeah!
of
Let's go.
Turn emerges.
But it's not inane. You owe me money.
It is cruel of you. A man has been killed. File a request for compensation with Station 41. We need to work now.
Okay, you'll only have to pay for the window and the drinks. That's 70. I'll get the rest from your stupid station.
I didn't break the
Fine,
window,
I'll
though.
take it off the bill. You want to sleep in a post-apocalyptic shithole? Go ahead. But I'm not giving you another room.
Cool.
No, not cool. You still owe me 30 for the drinks.
That's enough now, sir. Good day.
Here.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
He said hobo.
You can
cop.
try.
Yeah,
Run
there's no
some
way.
addresses in your head when you get the time.
Can I help you?
Alright, well, I can pay him that.
Have you got it? For the drinks, 30 real. Like what? I was really enjoying talking. What thing? Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're...
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. He wasn't pan-fried, he was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay, the kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop... What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Yes. For the drinks? For the drinks, 30 real.
Can I pay him? How do I pay him?
Yes.
I guess we just go back. Okay, sure. Oh, wait. Go back inside. Go back inside. I saw that. What was this item?
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up? Or an hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet.
Maybe
Maybe
later.
later. What is this? Casual Friday? What's with the lackadaisical laxman attitude? You used to be
It's
passionate
9 a.m.,
about
my
getting your
dude.
drink on. Show me you're still young. Show me you have the fire in you. Lick that stain off the counter right now.
I don't wanna.
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Get your drink on and your act together.
Wild Pines.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company. Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Status pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your
Oh, it's
morale
those.
if you have morale damage.
Just want to sleep. Don't like that.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. I don't know anything about that either.
Even if she didn't write it, she should clean it.
Okay.
Alright.
Me? I am just a gardener. I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
Well, as you probably know, there's a cop.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to...
Since the street sign's messed up? Okay. What do you need? Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot. The harbor gate.
East.
Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store too.
Fries?
It's
Okay.
just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet.
In the west is the miracle.
What do you mean? We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
Okay.
It's there. In the yard, right through the hole in the fence. No problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Thanks. She was nice. Map.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler. From another planet. Hey there.
I am the law.
You sure are, my man.
What's going
The
on?
jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scat. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days. Yeah, exactly. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout. Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
It's alright, bro. You laugh to keep from crying. It's
Tell
okay.
me, what do you need?
Tommy Lahome, Tommy the man.
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
Dang, you dropped the heck real quick when I asked for money.
The bosses, man. Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had saved 4 myself. He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy. Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
What?
Nothing. I'm just messing with you, man. Don't mind my idle verbosity. It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
What are they
Some pretty
demanding?
wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching. Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
This man has transcended all earthly pleasures.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
You're under arrest.
Time to arrest him.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Bound runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
I don't really want a tracksuit. This is kind of my look, you know?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery? Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need...
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchant.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm. In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing, flecks of brown and gold. It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that...
Excuse me? Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home. Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much, on another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. I can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
So I know Caillou means bald, so is it literally just called the bald?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, cop man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I'm fine, man. That's why I get the tear up.
Hunted? By what? An ex-wife? Still, a shadowy figure. That sounds pretty bad. I hope that doesn't happen in my marriage. Yeah. In marriage, you never know if you're doing the right thing. Thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone. I know it wasn't easy to ask, so I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Damn, I took damage for that.
Don't be a stranger.
What's in the trash? Magnesium. Fruits.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Racist lorry driver. What?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless.
The lieutenant's impassive mask has been replaced with intensity. He speaks not as a cop, but as a citizen. He is Vacholier, a Revacholian.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
You two make a cute couple. You
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness. You sense slight embarrassment for the outburst. Or is it pride? Impossible to tell.
Cam's pretty cool, bro.
whatever you say, officers. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so. Apples. Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, so you're just racist.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Oh? Don't push your luck, runt.
Fuck you! Kim's the homie, bro. We ride for Kim. Is this the car?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
He put the engine in the back.
In the cabin, you are welcomed
Like a
by a set
Lambo.
of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
10-4, what's your status? Over. 10-18, 10-20, over. State your message, sir. Over.
In dire need of financial assistance.
10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
Jean. Avec quoi, mais? Say it.
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
No, Cam's my partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vicmar, sir. Over.
Oh, Vicma. Okay.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
Who lost his badge?
Shut up, Chester.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
My name can't be Dick. Are you serious? Are you for real?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Shut up, Chester.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick,
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's...
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you...
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is. do you? No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
I thought I tucked that thing away.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
I saying shit.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat, please.
Can't
Over.
hear you.
10-9, come in, officer. Over. Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message, please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
The silence is almost deafening after you...
You just hang up.
Not go well. I guess the important thing is that you followed protocol and reported your lost items. Did we need anything else here?
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long...
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pry bar feels nice and cold, useful for opening all sorts of doors. The handles are long and sleek. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers. And
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
The Caprice motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging. In the cabin,
Alright. So I lost my gun too. So it might still be in... Let's check the room one more time and then we'll get out back. Can I finally pay this dude? You let me pay you now?
Can I help you? Yes. For the drinks? 30 real. Yes.
I have the money. No, I can't walk up the stairs. Okay, let's go like that.
you should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt.
Nah. More important shit to do.
Kim also tries not to to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack.
I did it my
dying in
way.
the corner. But it's
And by that you mean crimes against humanity?
Oh, just crimes against myself.
I have no idea what that means.
the bed is cold and not particularly.
The option to go to sleep becomes available.
Oh. Wasn't really what I was looking for. I was trying to check. Alright. We tried. So it opens at 1, and then that's at 3. So let's head out then. This ain't just lane 8B.
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno. Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. The kid is obviously high.
Fuck that. Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthhole.
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno is not a gardener. Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got. Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno does shitload, pig.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. Pig's choking.
The kids are overwhelming you. Regain control of yourself and the situation.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went. You heard Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant. Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
This kid needs help.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Kuno's Kuno, pig? The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting...
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you. Help! Pig's got Kuno. Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help! Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the...
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass.
Don't listen. Just go.
Weird fucking kids, man. I ain't climbing that shit, are you for real? Can I...
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old... Because it's nice and orderly. No, there's more to this. Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. It's nothing.
Alright, whatever. Let's get the body down.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them, you seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
There he still is, looking right through you. There he still... There he still is, looking. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant. You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might...
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier.
Interesting.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few... Sure, I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff.
There he still is, looking right through. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces the second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on...
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. Okay, you've said it. You needed to say it. And now that you need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue...
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together.
Fuck. I wonder where my gun is.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I... Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1.
Received.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line. Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do?
You can hear resentment in her tone. There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir. Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now. No, not me. No, sorry, I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on. I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags. When she was...
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skewer thing happened. It just made me want to quit. The stuffed bird, the great skewer. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Sounds like me.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there. Didn't seem like you had fun doing it, though. Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you, well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now. We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Not bad.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you spin something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too. And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself. The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet. Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little... Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst. God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Connect me again. I was kidding.
57 over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch. And as you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the...
There's no use pressing the heat button.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Level up. I can internalize shit. Okay, let's get the shit compressor. Let's push everything deep down. Wait, she said trash, so it should be in the trash, yeah? Or she pulled out the toilet and probably go in the trash.
This trash container is locked. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the...
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Damn, we should open it immediately.
Mm-hmm. We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Can I help you? Mine? No, it...
Thank you for clearing that up.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out.
I thought as much.
Well, yes. Ask...
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, with a well-oiled crack, that don't. Maybe you shouldn't. There is, but you won't like it. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
So I got the gloves.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, some as the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from
the victim's clothes? Cadaver in odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. There is
something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with...
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of ribbed shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an...
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that...
Alright, we should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force. Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's just organic waste, cold and slime. Nothing. It's nothing. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers.
Officer, is that your paperwork? Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
What the fuck?
Well...
His eyes express a rare condolence.
Lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Sounds like an order. I don't take those.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron, only in its social sensibility.
You've acquired an interactable item.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage? But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? It's the ledger you found in the trash.
I just wanted to put it away.
White and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Urinal? Jesus. Alright.
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper. Desperate, it's a metaphor. Below the pathetics? Terror. Do not look into its blue heart. In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for one. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers. What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better.
All that remains now is fill these forms, hand them out to people. Fines for wrongdoers. Interview requests for bad guys. Filled autopsies for dead guys.
The rest of the stinking cellulose, they're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol. and covered in dense blue hand. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The School. Others appear more light-hearted. The guy's on a couch in an unexpected location, and it's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Breakthrough. Okay.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene? Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head.
Damn!
It was a workplace accident.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the tasks you've completed flow out of the pen in a brash freehand similar to the inspect, the interview, the cafeteria menu. A satisfying slash sounds across the things to be done and things already done.
No, actually. Any ideas? Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
What?
Something rattles inside, ever so loud. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but with your hands, you 4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board. Is not what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason. An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property. It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp,
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp.
How many years you've been on the force?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will. All RCM vehicles have had lights designed to reveal halogen watermark.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks. The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed. Volumetric shit compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts. So we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type. Yes, guess what's yours? No, you're the sorry cop. The huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here. Yes, yes, impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up. Oh, you know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, liquid shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go? No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Wow. Okay.
You're damn right. What's this?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in... There he still is, looking right through you, with his white eyes. The body below...
Active decay.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow!
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run.
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick poly, delicate and fragile.
They are armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons. Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too. For a full set, about 4 years of wages. By catching, do you mean, let's not log them as...
What was that about the constabulatory before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
So they don't get shot in the foot? I think our extremities are fine.
Oops. Well, no one said it would work. Back to the...
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
A small bell-like sound fills the air.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It's
faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These like the scales of some ancient white monster.
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more arm after... We should keep a lookout for this species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic. This feels dangerous. Are you sure? The stench fills your nostrils.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
You're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise the... What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot? Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside. There's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better. The anticipation makes you crack your fingers.
Processing will take care of them.
The cadaver slow. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below.
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a circus. When the circus leaves town and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves. A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt, buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there. The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing? Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get. It's not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced.
Still reinforced.
This is where the warriors run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. Limb, an intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, his corpse is marked by stars, alcohol, and heartbreak.
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocent worship. But I agree.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open.
To get sunshine.
Shit, Kuno! What the
An instant color camera.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy...
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it? It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter, to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Here, a souvenir. Don't lose it.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode. From the organic processes, underneath the curdled meat there is an expression. Not carried on his features, but below, inside. An expression of pleasure. This man was...
I'm gone. I'm a joke. Look at me. A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer. Go ahead, Cobbo. Into the wild pale yonder. In the past. Way out in the west. The blue heart. Oh, that's good shit. You'll love it. Just press down and fuck it open like you always do. Fuck it hard. Cobbo the clown.
He means force. It'll work.
Maybe I was getting my Rocks off. Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you? Captain Coppadromo? I fear we are drifting away. Maybe I was getting my rocks off. It's a mishmash, Coppabolo. You think I'm Messinian, don't you? For you, this is how people from Messina speak like. No. My hair is too light a shade of brown. My eyebrows, too. Trust your inner racist. You think I am. You think I was a racist because this lump looks military and has tattoos. That's do I look like an erotic Captain Coppadromo? What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk.
He loves those. Do I remind you of someone?
A baby with harlequinism. Holy shit.
You sure wriggled out of that one? Coppellini. Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue.
How should I know why you are squinting, officer? Oh. You are trying to assess living.
The monster comes back into focus. An explosion of color, coursing.
So, what do you think? I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquent.
Stop talking in riddles.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal-like.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion.
The fuck he said?
Talking about shit.
Did we? I don't feel lucky. I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think. There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
But there is no breath.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's down. The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. A broad chain, the cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
The branch is the easier target.
Yes, the buckle, where it ties the cargo belt to the tree. If the shot hits...
Yeah, now we're talking.
They'll miss! The pig...
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
So wait. It'd probably be like hand-eye coordination, wouldn't it?
I'll blow his head off.
Take it!
Yeah, take the shot.
Silence. With it and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surround.
God damn it.
He feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just have him.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance. Climb up there and saw the branch? There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees. I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
Climb up there and... I don't trust that. Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this. Clown cops climb tree, fall down. Enraged cop assaults cretin cop. They like that word. Saws the branch he's sitting on.
Fuck yeah, climb!
See, you're only making them do those things less.
No, I do not see the future. I made those up using 2 decades in the Revacholian police force as a reference. Oh no. We should be very afraid of newspapers.
This is years of experience talking. He's seen career after career ruined by...
What I'm proposing is, we save acrobatic tricks.
Oh, these have got to be the most fucking boring
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you.
They only have one gun!
This is the sorriest pair.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana poika! Take...
The cold piece of bakelite.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno?
The buckle comes into focus.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your...
This isn't mere boundary pushing. There is a true suicidal rage in the kid as she's provoking you.
Or what? You gonna fuck me?
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly...
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in...
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulko.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer. Especially...
It's not the gun's fault you can't.
Pigs don't have hands. They have...
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
That's preposterous.
We still need to get him down, somehow. The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too. From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some...
Fuck it, let's do it. Now, why the fuck would he know? No, ask the guy.
The worker isn't a deep. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from. There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane.
Why the yelling man? Wait, what? No, he was...
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police more than they usually do, at least.
That's the name of my...
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on out? Good. Then you understand. For one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye. Right to sleep, I say. Yeah, what about it? You know, people die here every day. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern? I can tell you this. You heard what I said. Draw your own.
The lieutenant gives you a little. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. Thank God, no.
The worker stares at you. His eyes drop.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out...
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only
They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. Or just getting some...
We are the workers, the union.
Okay. I guess there's also Everard.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is all...
Well, it's one, so we can slip in the kitchen now.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us would tamper. The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last. Thank you anyway.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer. Yes. Another thing. Great. Yes.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Kubek. Sounds representative.
What?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. The man ponders his cook.
Yes?
No response. He just arches his brow.
Have you tried concentrating on something?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer. Then you should consider seeking medical attention.
You see a heavy steel door with, you immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless...
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Eccentric. But okay, I suppose we could look into it.
He's not bothered by your eccentricity. He seems genuinely intrigued himself.
Gart is the person to ask about this.
The door does not budge. The door does.
What's with the
Can
door,
I help
man?
you? Another thing. Great. Oh, yes, that door. Sure. There's nothing mysterious about. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafes. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
Alright. So, wait, what's this?
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the pattern still, kind of, for you to discover. Someone close to the victim might know. Gone.
Alright. Let's make a save. And we'll pick this up tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be able to get the body down without embarrassing ourselves. But for now, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you tomorrow at same time. As always, have a nice day.